Have you ever wondered whether breastfeeding and pumping are the same thing? Well, in this video, we are going to discuss the difference between pumping and breastfeeding and the advantages and disadvantages of both, challenges that come with them, everything you're going to find them in this video. Make sure you watch until the end so that you can make your own judgment and find out which one will work best for you. If you're new here, feel free to join the beautiful family by subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section what you think of this video. If you have anything to add, feel free to do the same. For your returning subscribers, thank you. And before we get into it, on this channel, we talk about everything parenting, household related, and lifestyle. So if you're that kind of person that is interested in either of these, please make sure you tap the notification bell so that you're always notified every time I upload a video. Both breastfeeding and pumping are ways of feeding your baby with the nature's perfect food, and that is a breast milk. So let's start with breastfeeding. Let's discuss the advantages of breastfeeding. The first one, it creates a unique bond between the mother and the child. This includes both emotional and physical connection. The truth is that while breastfeeding, it always feels like an intimate time every time you are breastfeeding your baby. The smiles from the baby, the touch, the gentle touch from the mother to the baby, the whispers of love from the mother to the baby, all that just makes up the bond between the mother and the baby. It's more of the skin to skin thing that is done at childbirth. You know, when a mother gives birth, the midwives always get the baby and places them into the mother's chest just to create that bond. The same thing applies to breastfeeding. That connection between the baby and the mother, as you know, he or she is taking his latch. Personally, while I'm breastfeeding my baby, I'm always praying, saying good things over their lives, you understand? So that bond is just really unique. The advantage breastfeeding provides your baby with nature's best food, and that is breast milk. This food or breast milk has all the nutrients that a baby will ever ask for, and these help in the baby's growth and development. It has the natural antibodies boost the baby's immune system, which therefore protects them from diseases and infections. Third advantage is breastfeeding is cost effective. Reason being, you do not need to purchase anything to be able to feed your baby. All you need is your body, your breast, and the breast milk that comes out of it. So really, this is all that you need to be able to feed your baby. Unlike the other side that I'm going to discuss about, where you need to purchase several things to be able to end up feeding your baby. The fourth advantage of breastfeeding, it is reliable, because as the baby grows, he or she will have different time at which they will need to breastfeed. You understand? They don't have like a specific time that at this time the baby is going to be breastfeeding. The baby will literally wake up in the middle of the night, and all you need is just pulling out your breast and giving the baby. When my babies are young, like I'm talking about 1 to 2 months, they breastfeed literally the whole night. So if I wasn't breastfeeding, I would be stressed out. So that is how breastfeeding helps to feed the baby. Like, you can rely on your breast milk. You can always rely on your body to be able to feed your baby. Just like any other thing in this world, breastfeeding also has its own challenges that come along with it. Some moms may struggle with latching issues. Baby may have trouble attaching to the breast for a better latch, and this may lead to sore nipples, which is so uncomfortable. You people, I got mastitis with my first child because my baby had issues with one of my breasts. I really don't know. Up to now, I really don't know what had gone wrong, but she used not to like that breast. She used to only feed on one side, and the other side was always full, like really full, and it had wounds and all that. Like, I don't want to go back into that story, but yes, those are some of the things that come with breastfeeding. It was always sore, painful. I even got fevers. And yeah, this may be quite uncomfortable for the mother. The other challenge may be a lot of demand for frequent feeding, especially in the first weeks of the baby's life. This would definitely lead to physical and emotional exhaustion of the mother. Therefore, this takes a lot of patience and commitment for you to be able to overcome it. And you will overcome it, because you need is your baby to be well. So you can easily work on that. On the other hand, pumping is a way of extracting breast milk using a device, either an electric one or a manual one. Well, it may not feel as natural as breastfeeding, but it also has its own advantages. But for my second child, I had to go back for work when she was 2 months old. So I had to introduce pumping, and these are some of the advantages that I enjoyed with pumping. It gives you all the freedom to be away from your baby. Let it be work. For example, myself, it was really work that took me away from the baby, and that is the only thing that introduced me to pumping. And for other people, it might just be personal errands when they have to run personal errands, or just getting a break. Even if the mother is at home and all she needs is a break, she can do the pumping. The other advantage of pumping, it allows other people to be able to feed the baby. For example, if it is a partner or if it is a caregiver, it gives a chance to them to be able to bond with the little one. Like I said, all things come with their own challenges. Pumping also has its own challenges. And the first one, finding a place to pump can be tiring, like literally tiring. So that all workplaces have, like nurseries where new moms are able to pump or new moms are able to breastfeed their babies from. Not all workplaces have that place. So if you're at a workplace that doesn't have that kind of space, it will be tiring for you to get a private place for you to be able to pump your baby's milk and, storage and all that while at work. So that is a challenge that I really faced. But later on, I overcame it because I got a small place where I had to go, and do the pumping. Got an advantage and got somewhere where I could store the breast milk. And just in case you don't know about storage of breast milk, I'm going to leave my video somewhere up here that I made about storage that you can go and review after watching this video. It will be very helpful, I promise. The second challenge is cleaning the parts of the pump. Myself, I was using a manual pump. Still, I have a video about how to use a manual pump that I will put somewhere up there. You can still go and find it and watch it and see how many parts this manual pump has. It will be helpful for you that are looking for the best ways to use while pumping. You can go and review that video. But my point is, there's very many parts that need to be cleaned. You need is to be hygienic so that your baby doesn't catch infections and all that. So pumping comes with its own challenges of cleaning these parts, right? Unlike breastfeeding, where all you need is, your breasts, of which when you shower and when you do the small cleaning, you're good to go. So it might be a bit of a chore, but it's still good to maintain the hygiene. The other challenge is the need for reliable power supply, especially for those people that use electric pumps. Remember, electric pumps need power supply for you to be able to pump the breast milk. So if you're in a place or if you're on a go and you don't have any kind of power supply, it will be difficult for you. It will be a challenge to you because you'll be unable to pump the milk. And also the storage of the breast milk matters because you need to store this milk in a fridge at a certain temperature. All that need power supply. So this can be a little bit challenging for people that don't have access to power. But remember, whether you choose breastfeeding or pumping, every mother's experience is different. So like you've seen in the video, both methods have their own advantages and disadvantages. So always trust your instinct to be able to choose the right method for you to use. And just in case you need any help, feel free to seek help from professionals, from pediatricians, from general doctors, from any kind of professional information that you can get. Feel free to get it because it will be very helpful for you. Well, I hope this video has been helpful to you, and make sure you find out all those videos that I've mentioned. Make sure you go and check them out, though I promise there will be so much of help. Well, if you're new here, feel free to join the beautiful family by subscribing, like, comment down below what you think of this video, and if you have anything to add, donate, well, feel free. And for your returning subscribers, thank you. Let's meet in my next video. Bye. Ciao.